I got my order from Quilting is My Therapy. If you're not familiar with the site, this is the site with Angela Walters, and she often does these free motion challenges. I decided to buy some of the items this time around and join in and try to get a little bit better and more comfortable with my free motion quilting. So if you're interested, let's see what I ordered. All right, so I haven't even opened the package yet. So let's try to do this without cutting anything that I shouldn't. So I followed, or have, I guess I should say, have tried following along with her quilt-alongs before. With my old machine, it was a little bit difficult. I would get frustrated a lot. This machine that I'm using now has a little more throat space and a little more even stitching. So I think I'm going to enjoy this a bit more this time around. So I bought the coordinating thread. I have not used this thread before, this brand, but I have seen people talk about how much they like it. So I'm excited to give it a go, and it is really pretty. It's Glide. We'll see on that, and I'll definitely let you know how I feel about it. Looks like they pop back into place really easy. They got a little like warped from shipping, and that's fine, but these are the colors. So kind of a cream, a pink, a little bit more of a darker pink, not quite red, a baby blue, and kind of a more teal blue. They're very pretty, and it looks like it will go with everything nicely. The first video for the challenge was just put up yesterday. I saw the email for it. It reminded me that I need to open this up and take a look and see what all I got. Thank you for your order. We hope you love it. Quilting is my therapy. This is showing me how to assemble the quilt because I purchased the panel that she is using in the videos, and then it shows me where to put all the different free motion quilting that she's showing on the panel, so it will just look just like the one that she is doing. So I'm kind of excited because I feel like if I'm doing it in the exact same place that she is, in the exact same shape, that maybe it'll click a little bit better for me and I'll get a little more comfortable. I purchased the border kit as well. So this is what the border looks like. Kind of not enough space to show it, so maybe I'll take a picture of it too. But it looks like the first video is like bubbles and pebbles and ovals, and I'm pretty sure I saw them going somewhere along in these diamond areas. So that is what they're working on first, but I will take a photo so that you can kind of see this better, and I'll link to the website as well because it might still be available. And then I got the backing fabric. So I'll assemble the borders and the panels and sandwich it. And I am going to be sharing little updates as I work, show you what I've been getting accomplished, my thoughts on if it may have been worth buying the panel or not, or if it would be easy to follow just using whatever you have. But I'm really excited about it, especially to have thread that is going to match nicely with it. I think having all of this following along is really going to be helpful for me learning. So I am really excited. Let me know if you are going to be following along on the free motion challenge, if you're going to be working through it. If you have in the past and it's really helped you, I would love to know. So, all right, so you can see I got the border on, I got everything sandwiched, and I started working on the filler circles. I need a ton of work on it. Yeah, that's basically all I can say. It was so difficult doing them. I was trying not to concentrate like she had said in the tutorial video, but it was really, really hard not to try to pay a whole lot of attention. So here I did just the pebbles, or tried to, and then here I tried to vary the size, which did not work out at all. It was actually a little bit easier for me to try and do the pebbles. I got some that I was pretty happy with, and then it would all kind of fall apart. I would get trapped and try to travel and get out. I did that a lot here too, but my stitch length varied a lot more on these because it was really hard for me to go from trying to do a larger one to trying to do a smaller one. The movement here started to kind of, you get into a flow, and then here it was way too much thinking for me. So it's just practice, I'm sure. Here I tried doing the echoing. That was really, really hard too. I could not get in a flow with that at all. I would definitely like to practice this one a lot more because I kind of liked the way it looked. I got a few that I really thought weren't too bad, but overall it was really hard. But I really like the way that looked a little bit more than some of the other ones. And then I gave up on the ovals altogether. I could not get in a flow on getting those right at all. And then here my thread really started messing up on me, but these were where I was trying to do the overlapping circles. I did not enjoy the glide thread at all. I'm going to need to look it up, but my machine just does not seem to like it. I may need to just look it up. Maybe there's some tension adjustments I need to do, but I think I'm going to continue practicing on this with the Aurifil thread that I typically use because my machine's kind of already, you know, happy and works well with that one. But yeah, I know I sound like I'm like, oh, I don't like any of these. They didn't turn out well at all, but it still was a lot of fun trying to practice them and get that idea. And it really is just something that's going to take practice doing them. So I have this spot here and I have these that I can finish up, and I'm going to try doing that with the Aurifil thread and just kind of practice a little more until the next video comes out. But I'm really enjoying the lesson and, you know, the tips that were given. I really like being able to practice in the same, you know, shape that she is using. You know, my only complaint is I did not enjoy the thread, but like I said, I'll need to look it up, and maybe it's just some tension issues that I need to work on. I don't know, but all right. So that is the first filler that I've tried working on with the free motion quilting. Even though none of mine look good, I still had fun practicing it. So if you have been practicing doing the fillers with the Angela Walters videos, let me know how your first lesson went. I'd love to hear from you, and I'll be looking forward to the next one to try it out again. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next video. Bye.